What is going on, everybody? It's Alex, come back here with another video, and today, many of y'all have requested this video, the Dolphins 7-round mock draft. So, big news, the Dolphins are A, one of my favorite teams, B, an amazing organization, but C, they have a shit ton of awesome picks, especially in the first two rounds. Thank you to Houston Texans for that, because it will make this actually semi-freaking interesting. It's not going to be like, I don't know, there was a video we did recently where there was like 4 picks or something like that. Some bullshit like that. I think the Saints have like no picks. I don't know. You guys get the picture. At least we're going to have some fun here. I know you Dolphins fans have been waiting for an update on this one, and again, this is one of my favorite teams, so I would love to oblige. So without further ado, if you guys are new, hit that like button, hit the comment button, and hit subscribe with the notification bell. Again, drop a comment down below because we have a lot of people in this community that love the Dolphins and probably want to talk to you guys about it. So I like to learn more as well. I don't know like how your guys' drafting philosophies are, but so far on my own videos where I do my own mock drafts, you guys love how it's turning out for you guys, and I love it too. I don't purposely do anything to favor one side or another. It's like that's kind of BS. That's against the point. But we're gonna be kicking it off here, and let's have some fun, right? So start the draft. We'll see what happens. Obviously, this organization has. Wow, I'm actually quite surprised Greg Rousseau went. I wouldn't. It's not too far off that would happen, but it's just interesting. But talking with you Dolphins fans, I've actually had a lot of useful insight. Like, I thought I was about to get reamed for not going Jamar Chase. But it seems like you guys are kind of tired of this big athletic dude who has a lot of potential. It seems like it's every other wide receiver on your roster. And I'm happy because I want to give you guys Micah Parsons. You know, Micah Parsons, adding him to Jerome Baker, who is only going to be there, I believe, for one more year after this year. That's kind of helpful. And again, we're going to have these irritating trade scenarios. Again, in the future, guys, you guys can always comment down below. If you guys want the trades, I can absolutely do them. It just seems a little RNG for those of you guys who don't just come for one video. So, again, just let me know what you guys want to see. And unfortunately, I always rock Devontae Smith at this point because he always falls. But we're going to have to deal with a different scenario than that, apparently. So maybe I'm feeling a little bit bad for maybe not going Jalen Waddle and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah at this point. That could have been something that I could have done. But of course, in most drafts I've been with, we at least have Devontae Smith fall. That's something that I thoroughly enjoy doing for you guys, giving you guys both of that because, of course, the Tua Devontae connection's awesome. But obviously, that's not the case right now. We have to adjust. And I love Joseph Asai. It's definitely something we're going to be looking at. We don't need corner. Man, you guys did such a great job fixing up that secondary. Like, it is a damn good secondary. I know that you guys do need a center, but we might be trying to stick to the second for that. We're going to hope that either Elijah Vera Tucker or Creed Humphrey falls, because Elijah's not going to stick center for you guys, but Creed Humphrey could. So Creed Humphrey has positional versatility. We could be rocking him as well. But right now, Ogba's the only dude above, I think, 2.5 sacks on your entire team, which is a little bit scary, especially since Ogba's going to be here for only one more year as well. So getting some more pass rush could definitely be a good need here. And down the board, let's look at the edge class. Jason Oweh is another great option. We can be going him in the second, but I think the value is not there. Jason Oweh could be a good target, but Joseph Asai is just too much of a steal right now. He's one of the guys I loved long before TDN and the rest of the draft community started loving him. Joseph Asai just pops off on tape. He has so many good moves, and he's not just a dude like Jason Oweh. I like him in the first because of the fact that he has 4.3 speed, which seems a little crazy, right? So let's just get some form of extra pass rush here. Give Ogba something to work with, because right now Carl Lawson's not really the guy. So, I mean, when you can get a guy like a stud like Joseph Asai, I think that is an amazing opportunity there. So, again, hopefully one of these dudes falls. If Creed Humphrey doesn't fall, that's going to be really sad, but Again, of course, he doesn't fall, but we still have an amazing option that I'm praying was not just taken, and he was not. So, guys, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck between Trey Smith and Najee Harris, right? Because, I mean, we need to protect Tua, right? But we can also get some weapons for Tua. And I think the running back core is pretty good right now. You know, Matt Breida is he's up on a contract here as well. But you have the Washington boys, Ahmed and Miles Gaskin. Those guys are proving more valuable than the protection. I think that I'm pretty sure Michael Dieter is not the long-term answer. And even if he could be an answer, I would rather put him to center and let Karras go this year. I think Trey Smith is a must here. He is former number one lineman in the country. Again, we can get some weapons for Tua, but I love some of the weapons down the board. Terrence Marshall would be a solid option, but again, he's a larger dude. He's not the type of speed big threat that you need. Trey Smith will add that versatility. I love it. I mean, you guys are investing in Tua. He is your future. You guys know his injury tendency. So I am praying that getting more offensive protection will be able to give him a long-lasting career. And I absolutely love Tua. And oh my God, please say he fell. Oh, we're stuck here, guys. We're stuck. Oh, what a fucking choice to make. Oh my God. I have both these guys really high in my draft rankings, right? Both of them pretty damn high. Let me look at this is not official, by the way, but Rondale Moore, Najee, they're my top two guys, and they're sitting right here. Again, I do have to update it. It's not completely accurate, but man, like, this is insane. This is insane that this is here. But again, I like the depth at running back more than wide receiver. More than wide receiver on the roster. Maybe not in the draft, because, like, let's look at the draft, right? Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's all right. Kadarius Toney's solid. Where I think you get your money's worth is a guy like Elijah Moore or Daz Newsome. I think that's where you can get your money down the line. But Rondale Moore is almost too good to pass up, guys. He's an electric player. Only reason he's falling is because he opted out. He was supposed to be a top 15 player in this draft class. People are a little bit afraid of his size, but man, he is a game changer. The speed that you can get on this guy. I mean, imagine if your draft falls this way. It is just going to be insane. I'm going to stick Rondale Moore. I know you guys probably were like, fuck, we wanted Najee. But again, I don't think that the value is there. I mean, you never know. He could fall. We don't know. He very well could fall. Oh my God, is he falling? Fuck! I'm sorry, guys. I'm not supposed to cuss on these videos because I might be starting to be demonetized. But, oh man. I forgot that was the Houston pick. So we're not as pissed off, but oh man, if we get to the point where we can get Javonte Williams, that is another huge target for us. Javonte Williams is a great contact bounce back, and he would work so well in this system. Oh, he's here. He's here. Guys, you guys need to watch Javonte Williams. I think he has like 18, 19 touchdowns on the year, and they've only played a couple games. Like, he's had plenty of experience getting in there and just completely fucking everything up. So I think that's where we're going to go. Javonte Williams, he's an amazing contact bounce back. If you guys want to understand what that means, is usually when you get hit, you can see whether running backs fall forward, whether they continue to get a couple more steps in, or else they get blown up. Certain running backs are not contact balance, really good contact balance backs, but they're very solid because they're elusive. Like, everybody has their own trick of the trade. Javonte Williams is much more that contact bounce back, but he can receive out of the backfield. He's a really good 1-2 punch with Michael Carter, which, funnily enough, the running backs for the Dolphins right now are similar to like a Michael Carter. Is his name Michael Carter? Doesn't matter right now, but more the receiving back type. There's not really the heavy hitter. Again, you guys just released Jordan Howard, and I think that's what you guys were looking for with Kalen Ballage. But Javonte Williams is a different beast. He's a different animal here. Javonte Williams is the guy. He's going to be so fun. He is basically your third round version of Najee Harris. I think he's an absolute stud. He has the juke ability. He has everything in the toolbox. There we go. Could not speak today, guys. I mean, it's college. You guys see it every video. I die half of the time, but yeah, he has everything in the toolbox. And maybe he's not as refined as Najee, but he's come onto the scene really freaking quickly. So I think that's your best value right there. And then we're going to be aiming for some better targets down the line for some more value. Maybe another wide receiver as well, because you can mix a little bit more speed and a little bit more returner style guys. I mean, you can never really get too pissy about adding some extra depth. Interior defensive line to me isn't really that big of a need, especially after looking at your contracts. But we could be going another linebacker here. I do see it says it right there, but man, Charles Snowden could definitely be the guy. He was a former early second prospect to me, and after watching UVA, I mean, it's true. He's pretty much all potential. He gets bitched in the run game, but he's a solid pass rusher too. He's definitely someone who could drop into coverage, go and edge bend. And you know what's funny, guys? Look at his height, 6'7", 235. So he's definitely going to be somebody who is a threat in the pass game. And he has that length, and he can definitely be some type of a weapon in coverage. So he's not really going to be a liability apart from in the run game, which, I mean, if you stick him in on more like the third down type of role, which, I mean, taking round 4 shot in a 6'7" linebacker wouldn't be too shabby. I think it would be worth it, guys. I think it would be really worth it. Looking at the guys who are available here, I can't really see anything besides maybe another edge. Like Ben Cleveland could step in, we can add some extra guard rotation, but legitimately, getting a guy like Charles Snowden at 6'7" with, I'm thinking he's going to project around 4.6 speed, like that is just a project that you're going to be willing to take, especially in the fourth. You know, this team is so young, it has a very bright future, and I think they'll have time and a good base to develop a linebacker like Charles Snowden. Again, 6'7", 235 pounds. Put on a little bit more weight, and he still has those coverage instincts, and he could end up being one of the top linebackers in the class. And put him with Parsons. Parsons can teach him up, and Jerome Baker. Can you imagine that trio? I know you have Van Ginkel. I know you have Van Noy, if I'm not mistaken. But again, A, those guys are coming up on contract years, if not in a contract year. But 2, those guys are like more of the short term, in my opinion. These guys are more long term. So stick to the long-term ball. You guys have everything you need. Oh my God, the Ravens got one of my favorite wide receivers in the draft, Elijah Moore. They got. I was a huge fan of Devin Duvernay last semester. Like legitimately, I had him as I think my number 4 wide receiver in the class, and that was a mid-first. Like I had him above most. I'm trying to remember who was like right after him. I had him above Denzel Mims. I had him above Michael Pittman, above T. Higgins, even above Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson was kind of a miss for me, but I realized as soon as he got drafted, it was a perfect spot for him. They kind of needed that route running type, and learning from Adam Thielen, great job by the Vikings organization for doing that. But we're focused on here right now. Like, where can we go? We can go with another wide receiver. Amari Rodgers would not be bad whatsoever. We can get some speed as well. We don't have that much speed apart from Rondale Moore, who we just drafted. Reggie Roberson could give us that. There's plenty of places we can go. We can get another interior offensive lineman right there. Notre Dame and Iowa, I mean, you see how they run the ball. Like, they're pretty freaking good. So I think we have plenty of options here, and I don't really think Obina Eze is not. I don't think he's that crazy. And again, Daz Newsome here. Daz Newsome's a weapon. So the question is, do you want more of the route running type with Daz Newsome, or do you want more of the speed type with Reggie Roberson? And if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I mean, Amari Rodgers is there too. But again, Amari Rodgers has been buried on the depth chart. He's showing out this year, and he's looking pretty damn good. But I don't think there's anything in comparison to how good Daz Newsome's been. You need to watch this kid. Maybe he's not as good as Elijah Moore to me. I gotta see where I have this kid on my board, because I mean, you guys are probably like, oh my God, keep going along with it. He's at 95 for me, so he's like a mid 4th, early 4th type of guy. I'm taking this time because I really care about this draft and I really care about this organization. And I think Daz Newsome, you have now your speed with Rondale Moore. You have your big play threats with Preston Williams and Devontae Parker. You don't have that real crisp route runner like a Daz Newsome, who's just a complete weapon. I think this is going to add so much versatility to this offense. Pretty much Daz Newsome is a Walmart version of Jerry Jeudy. if you want to put it that way. And I know Tua loved his good route runners, so you might as well give him one as well. You have your huge deep threat, and now you have your route runner, and then all your big play guys. So again, just unlimited value there. Now, where we can go here, we can go with some more, interior offensive line presence. We can go with a tackle presence here. If you want to kick Robert Hunt to guard, which I think he would fit better as. Let me know what you guys think. But I think Hufanga here is an amazing safety. You guys already have a stacked secondary, so you don't need him to step in and make a big difference, right? I think that he's a former top 2 round type of guy. He has good ball skills. I've seen him play plenty of times. You guys might want to go Quentin Lake. I think Hufanga is better. Honestly, I think Hufanga is better. Who do I have as better? Yeah, Hufanga is the only guy who's left on my board. I think that he's just so much better, and he has good ball skills, good ball tracking, and he just has the ability on this team to be able to learn from some very skilled corners who can teach him how to be much better and much tighter with their coverage. I think this is a perfect spot for him to grow and for him to learn. So honestly, I think the sky's the limit for this Dolphins team, and I'm just excited to be able to just pick the best spot, the best place for a lot of these guys, because all these guys have people to learn from. Every single player we've drafted here, they have somebody who has a good amount of talent to learn from. This roster, you're seeing it right now with the rankings, with how the fact that they're moving up to potentially take the AFC East, they have the potential to be a Super Bowl contender very soon. You have a very solid, good game manager with a little bit more than just a game manager spark to him. In, of course, your signal caller, the man, the myth, the legend, the Tua Tagovailoa. But you also have everything else that you need there. So dropping in a couple of things to make this team a little bit safer, I don't think that you could ever get mad at that. And DJ Daniel might be the place we go here, just because you guys are losing your 4th corner. I know Nick Needham is not going to be there for a while. I think his name's Nick. Yeah, Nick Needham. So you don't really need that. So, but of course, you can never go wrong with getting some more cornerback depth. But if we want to look and see who else is here, maybe some linemen, because this is just a place to take it. I don't really see it. I really don't. We could go Luke Farrell here and just get some more tight end depth if we want. I don't think you guys need it. But, this is a really good spot to be in, the point where you don't know where you need to go. This is a very solid spot. And De'Ami Brown could be another weapon here. We can pair up Daz Newsome and De'Ami Brown if we want. But you guys probably don't want 3 wide receivers in this class. You guys will be cutting one of them or 2 of them anyways. So keep that in mind. Let me know what you guys think. But I think you might as well go a Georgia corner here. You guys are losing one of your cornerbacks to free agency. Might as well replace him with a late round flyer who could potentially make a good rotation with Noah Igbenogany. And you already have 2 amazing other corners there. So let me know what you guys think about that. But going over the draft, you got Micah. You got Joseph Asai, you got your pass rush, you got your linebackers, you got a project linebacker who has an amazing group of linebackers to learn from. You got your protection for Tua, and you got weapons out of the wazoo, and then you got Javonte Williams, just your power bruiser back, your goal line type of guy, and just a flyer on a safety that could be something a lot more. And then, of course, corner depth. 7th round picks never really amount to much, but DJ Daniel, coming from Georgia, he has the toolkit, especially coming from high school. Georgia doesn't bring on too many idiots, right? So they're definitely not going to be a scrub. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been long overdue. I'll see you on the far side. Peace.